All right, Dale.
Am I it?
You're it. All right. Here's a question for you. How do you plan to prioritize the maintenance and improvement of the county roads?
To prioritize. Well, that's a really good question. I appreciate that question. Thank you. First of all, we were the recipient of a lot of good things. Good. When we were in the gas bubble, we received a lot of the benefit from that. Our roads were improved in large part by the gas companies. Now we're left in a position where our infrastructure is dilapidating faster than we can keep adding to or building on. And we have to operate within our budget. We have to be fiscally sound, and we've done a very good job of that. So the way we're prioritizing now is by maintaining the paved structures and the chip seal structures that we have instead of adding on new. Why build new great roads when we have other roads that are completely falling apart and are just crumbling in terrible shape? So we're having to go back, we're having to fix roads back up to a really good shape that are starting to dilapidate and spend our money fairly there, while at the same time making sure that we have a good overall system of roads, taking dirt roads to great gravel roads. And in a lot of cases, and using the data that we're gathering now off of our equipment and off of our trucks, we get unbiased, unfiltered, censored data, and it'll tell us exactly how good the roads are without us knowing, or without our opinion. So we have a lot of gravel roads that are now smoother than chip seal roads. We have some gravel roads that censor as smooth as a paved road.
Good deal. Let's see. What is your position on leasing road equipment versus owning it?
This one was one that was debated heavily last cycle, and we no longer lease. We are building equity in our fleet, and I thought that would have to be done at a very slow and measured pace. And come to find out, we got to jump on that very quickly. And now we own all of our equipment. Actually, a lot of it may be owned by First Service Bank or by another financing company, by John Deere. But we're in the process of paying that off. When we went from owning absolutely nothing to now owning absolutely everything, we had to incur a little bit of debt to get that done. We're in the process of getting that debt paid off, and hopefully by the end of this next term, I would like to see us pretty close to being debt-free.
All right, good deal. The question that the JPs had to answer, what is your position on the county's involvement in animal control and animal shelter?
Thank you for that question. You know, I was on the wrong side of this about 5 years ago, or however long that was, when I was a JP. I felt like if the county were to exit the animal control operation, then we should decrease taxes, or if we're going to lose a service, then we should lose some kind of a monetary payment from the taxpayers because of that. Well, that's behind us, and as county government, we have to know what our lane is. Every individual, every role, every government, whether it's a municipal government or a county government, we have our lane, and we have to stay in our lane. The lane of county government is not one for animal control. The county government, the legislative body, the quorum court, the JPs, they establish the legislation, the local legislation and the ordinances by which the sheriff's office can write tickets for that. But it's not the county's place to fund that. That is a municipal function. Same thing as a swimming pool. That's not a county function, that's a municipal function. Amenities and those things closest to the people that people can actually dive into and enjoy or receive that close of a benefit from, those are municipal functions, or those are functions of groups that have that passion. Like SNP did a fantastic job. SNP ran the animal shelter better than government could ever think about running it. You want to destroy something, get government involved in it. And I appreciate SNP for their involvement, and hopefully another organization with as good of a passion for animals will take over and do as good a job as they've done.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
That's it?
Man.
All right.
I do want to say one thing though.
Okay.
I don't really know who my opponent is, and I was really hoping that he'd be here tonight. And I'm glad he's running because we have so much that we need to be proud of as a county. We've come so far. We are so much further ahead than we were fiscally. We're very sound. We made improvements in our infrastructure. We made improvements in our buildings. We're making improvements in our grounds. And it's a great time to be able to champion those improvements. But I want a debate. I want John Cobera to debate me. And I want to be able to stand on a record that I am extremely proud of. Thank you.
All right, then. Hello, James, your county judge.